All right, dude. Here we go. So here's a monthly chart of XRP. So each of these candles is 1 month. But as you can see in the past here, back 2017, you had this like long wedge pattern that was like 2004, 2013 to 2017. This big wedge pattern broke out from a low of 0.003 cents up to $3.27, about $3.34. So it broke that wedge pattern, came up, consolidated, pushed again higher, and now that was back in 2018, January 1st, 2018, it made this high. And then for the next 5 years or whatever until November 2024, it was consolidating in another big wedge pattern, right? So it breaks this downtrend line, comes all the way up, takes out the previous high here just by a little bit, and then it's been consolidating, holding above this most recent swing high on the monthly chart as support, right? See all these candle wicks? See all these buying tails here? Like it's holding, there's buyers are holding this level as support. Okay, so now, and it's just been consolidating in a bull flag pattern. We'll go down to the weekly chart. And by the way, one more thing, monthly chart. Look at that. It's holding the 8 EMA like that. See that? It finally touched the 8 EMA and held it as support. So then we'll go down to the weekly chart. And we held the 21 EMA, held it, but we had all the frickin' tariff stuff happening, so we rejected off of this 8 EMA, came down, but then we ultimately held, we regained the 20 the 20 SMA, 21 EMA is like a bull market support band, they call it. And we've kind of been pushing back up and having that as like our base. So we've got a strong bull flag pattern here on the higher time frame. And then if we drop down to the 1-day chart, you've got the new high that you made, the new all-time high that you made back in January of 2025 this year, and you had a couple pops. So this pop kind of creates our downtrend line. Now you've got 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. We've just broken that now, and you had this level here that got tested, but look at that buying tail there. There's just so much buying support down here. Got down below it once, but couldn't really hold below it, right? And now working our way back up, we're holding the 8 EMA as support now, and we've just broken this downtrend line. So on the daily chart, things are looking good. Now let's back this off a bit. Let's pull this back to the weekly chart again. And let's throw on some fibs. Some fib retrace. Let's do Fibonacci extension. Let's see. No, okay, so we'll do like this. From this past high down to this, what do we get? I'm not quite sure how to do these Fibonacci extensions, but let's see. I'm trying to remember how we got that price. Not exactly sure the Fibonacci. There's some Fibonacci levels that sort of indicate that we're going to get probably to like around a $10 XRP. And then there's another one, or another bunch of people that are claiming like an $18 and something, $18 and change XRP, and they're using some sort of like a, I think, a Fibonacci to get that. But if you look at what happened like last time, we had this long period of consolidation and breakout. That's a massive gain. That is a, from this low to that high, that's a 110,466% gain. And so here, from this low here, you know, if we get to 10, say we get to $10, but we just say we take it off at 9, right? We're just trying to get 9 as our first target. That's a 2,294 percent move. And if we go from there up to that $18, that's a 4,000% move. And the last time we had this same setup, we did 110,466% move. So I just don't think it's that like out of the ordinary, because basically there was like a bull market in here that we didn't participate in. Like, we were about to participate in this bull market here, and then the SEC sued. So like all the other cryptos were like off to the races here, and then like they ended up pulling back. So yeah, XRP, there's a lot of like talk. They're basically gonna replace the dollar as like the reserve currency of the world, and so like all the different countries are basically going to use XRP to trade or to as like the reserve currency. So it'll be kind of like the new digital gold, digital version of gold. But anyways, yeah, that's what I got for you. I would, if you want to find, just do searches on YouTube and see if you can find people that kind of seem to know what they're talking about as far as technical analysis for it.